explosive weapons have been in Terraria for as long as the game has existed, and yet I've never really used them in a playthrough. That was until the last challenge playthrough when I used the grenade launcher for a bit. And this got me thinking, could I beat all of Terraria using only explosive weapons? So, that is the question that I've set off to answer today. Starting off, I would need to secure a good source of grenades, as they're the best explosive option for the first portion of the game. And seeing as the Demolitionist sells grenades as well as bombs and dynamite, the most logical first step for me to take was getting the Demolitionist to move into my world as soon as possible. For this, I would need to find at least one explosive to meet his requirements for moving in, so I set off in search of pots and chests. Okay, this looks like our cave. I can't get any torches is the problem. We have to hope that we like immediately get a torch. Oh no. Am I stuck forever? I might have to go back to the surface and try and find like surface pots to get torches. Oh, I made it. Oh, I don't know what was going on down there, but I never want to go back. Okay, there's pots here. Let's see if we can get torches. Because this challenge requires me to use only explosives, until I was able to get some grenades, I wouldn't be able to attack slimes for gel. This meant that for now, caving was out of the question. Alright, we got our torches, and we also got our grenades, and even more torches. Okay, we got everything I needed. Now that I had found some grenades, I would need to build some housing so that NPCs could begin to move into my world. It's about to be night, so I need to try and get this house up, preferably before night. Until the Demolitionist arrived, I still wouldn't be able to attack enemies. So while I waited for the night to pass, I began to dig a elevator in search of chests and other useful materials. We found a mushroom biome. This is big. There's gonna be a lot of pots. Oh, we got glow sticks. Nice. There's gonna be a lot of pots and chests and things in here, hopefully. This might be exactly what we needed. Hey, we got the merchant. All right. Show me the Demolitionist now, please. Now that the merchant had arrived, all of the requirements for the Demolitionist were met, meaning soon I would have a weapon. We got the nurse. Dude, I have 22 bombs and 3 grenades in my inventory. Come on. You know, if we're being honest here, I should really build a house underground for the Demolitionist, right? Because he's gonna be happier. With the new house built underground, all I had left to do was wait, so in the meantime, I continued mining. Hey, we got a spider biome. Is that useful to me in any way? Let's think. I mean, other than cobwebs. I guess I get the web hook. Oh, looks like we're going to. Oh. Oh no, I got a gold, but I didn't have time to freaking you jerk. Dang, none of our diamond trees have grown yet. And the Demolitionist isn't here. Am I missing something? These are valid, right? Housing is suitable. And I have 19 bombs in my inventory. And the merchant is here, and it's daytime. Okay, he's here. It took you long enough, bro. The Demolitionist had finally arrived. With an infinite source of grenades now secured, I'd be able to start progressing through the game. For starters, I wanted to get some mobility accessories so that I'd be able to take on the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's get to work caving down here. Let's hopefully get some Hermes boots and a cloud in a bottle. All right, please show me a gold chest. I found like 1 gold chest this whole playthrough, and it had shoe spikes in it. Oh, there's 2 gold chests up here. Oh, this is huge. Just don't give me double flare gun. That's the only thing that would suck, is double flare gun. First, we grab the heart crystal. Don't do this to me. Come on. I got absolutely obliterated. I get a flare gun, and I get the only other item I already have. I'm getting some serious life crystals right now, which is honestly huge. Almost more important than Hermes boots. Keyword almost. We're just finding like everything good except chests. 2 life crystals. Oh, and a chest. Yes, sir. Are you kidding? Please. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. They're even lucky. That's huge. After some questionable luck underground, I had finally found some boots. Not wanting to continue caving, instead of a double jump, I decided to search floating islands for some fledgling wings. All right, let's go. Come on, baby. Give me the wings. Yes, sir. Let's go. We did it. I had gotten a pair of wings. With this acquisition, I now had plenty of mobility. But before I fought my first boss, I wanted to get some armor. Because grenades are considered a ranged weapon, I settled on the fossil armor since it would provide me with ranger bonuses. Ooh. Yeah, get hit by this stupid rolling cactus! I played myself. There should be a special tool for extracting fossils without them breaking. Because they added this little like crumble feature where some of the fossils crumble. And it'd be cool if there was like a fossil brush or something where you could break all the fossils without any of them breaking. Here we go. Okay.
With my new armor equipped, I felt ready for the Eye of Cthulhu, so I grabbed a summon and approached my arena.
Let's do it. It's definitely nighttime. I see an eye. I'm kind of nervous for this fight. I've never tried grenades on Eye of Cthulhu, to be honest. And I don't have a dash. I do have a really good grapple hook, though, which is the redeeming factor here.
Eye of Cthulhu had arrived, and although I wasn't super confident in my chances, the grenades were making quick work of the boss's first phase.
We've got 360 health, which is honestly overkill for Eye of Cthulhu. So that's, I think, our biggest strength. There's a gnome down there. Okay, all of these nerds are actually going to be a problem.
As the boss entered its second phase, I would need to be careful to avoid its fast, dashing attacks.
Holy cow, grenades do so much damage. Dude, I didn't realize grenades were so insane.
My initial fears of this boss were quickly melting away as I saw how much damage the grenades were capable of.
One of my fastest Eye of Cthulhu fights I've had. They're insane. They're insane. Why don't I use grenades normally?
The Eye of Cthulhu had been defeated. Seeing how powerful the grenades were against my first major foe, I decided to move right along to the Eater of Worlds.
I highly doubt I need this many grenades for Eater of Worlds, but I'd rather have extra that I'll use later than not enough. A horrible chill goes down your spine. Screams echo around you. You know how bad grenades would be if they didn't explode on impact with enemies? They would instantly become just terrible weapons. It's probably why the Terraria devs made it so they do explode on impact, so they are usable. That would make sense. Okay, great start, great start.
With the destruction of 3 mysterious shadow orbs, the Eater of Worlds had arrived.
The only problem that I see with this strat is that it's gonna be hard to like control where I split the boss, right? There's so many projectiles. That's the other problem I'm actually just realizing. I think the biggest problem with this grenade strat is you can't destroy the projectiles with the grenades, at least not easily.
Things were not off to a great start. The grenades were struggling to deal damage, and waves of projectiles were making it hard to avoid taking damage myself, but it was about to get even worse.
A blood moon? Well, that's not good.
With the arrival of the blood moon, the fight just got a lot harder. I was going to have to give it my all if I wanted to win.
I can't see the projectiles. I'm running out of grenades. There's enemies everywhere, and the boss just now lost its first section of health. When I destroy sections, he drops hearts, which is huge. We're looking good. My only concern now is that I only have another stack and a half of grenades. We might have to switch to the 45 bombs that I have.
The battle was beginning to turn around, and as the Eater of Worlds continued to lose segments, I was slowly regaining control.
Yes, chase me, nerd. Drop all of your hearts for me. It's just these final 2 sections here. Okay, it's now 3 sections. I thought this blood moon was gonna be a lot worse than it was. Like, I saw a ton of enemies spawning right at the beginning, and then all of a sudden there just wasn't a lot of enemies. I literally have 5 grenades. Okay, to make these grenades count, I say as I miss. I have 1 grenade. Come here, bro. I need a straight shot on you. The final grenade! Let's go! Wait, it didn't even get consumed. Does chance to not consume ammo work on grenades?
With my last grenade, I had just barely defeated the Eater of Worlds. With this boss down, I next set my sights on Queen Bee, whose defeat would give me access to Bee-nades, one of the most important weapon upgrades of the playthrough.
Oh, wait. When did this happen? This is a weird looking meteor, dude. There's like not a lot here. Wait, you can't bomb? Oh, that's right. What did I say, guys? I've been playing too much 1.3. Too much modded. I forgot that you can't bomb it. All right, so we're finally here at the Queen Beehive. This is actually a sick Queen Beehive spawn. Can I just say that? This is so good. Like, there's already an arena made for me. You know what I'm just now realizing? The stupid tiny bees that Queen Bee spawns are actually gonna be by far the worst part of the fight. Okay, so let us place our campfire And then let's stand here in our hopefully safe arena and wait until we are full health, and then we shall start our fight with the queen bee.
After spending some time constructing an arena for the bee, I decided it was time to fight.
I believe it. Okay, well, I'm starting it anyways. Starting it anyways with 50 less health because that guy's a jerk. Ooh, and we're jumping straight into the boss. All right, I gotta get in a flow here.
Queen Bee had arrived. Unfortunately, her quick movements would make it hard to land grenade hits, so I would need to be persistent if I wanted to win.
I think I need to just hope that she dashes at me. See, because that's really easy. If she dashes at me, I just let her charge. I throw the grenade, and then I jump. It's gonna be a little game of cat and mouse here where I just kind of run away and then like occasionally throw grenades in her direction, and sometimes they'll hit. I think we got it in the bag here. These nades do a lot of damage. I've always disliked how much this boss just flies into walls so you can't hurt her. How much health does Queen Bee have right now? Like, 100? Ah, there we go! We got her! Probably the second most important boss in this entire playthrough. Unlocking us bee nades and the hive pack, which we actually got quick on, wow.
With Queen Bee's defeat, I now had bee nades, but unfortunately, each Queen Bee only drops a handful of nades, so if I wanted to use bee nades for upcoming bosses, I would need to farm her a few more times. Now, it was at this point in the playthrough that I ended my stream for the day, and when I picked it back up a day later, for some reason, my recording software decided to record my stream overlay, even though I didn't change any settings at all. So for the rest of the video, my webcam's going to be visible, and I'm honestly not sure why, but there's not much I can do about it. Returning to the jungle, I decided to farm Queen Bee a few more times so that I could build up a decent supply of bee nades.
Pals bouts, we fight Queen Bee. And we get ourselves some more bee nades. Die to my grenades! Which health does she have? None. 0. Gotcha. That ragdoll. Queen Bee's body just launched, bro. That was crazy. Oh, you broke the cycle! The sacred cycle. Oh, hey, we got a trophy.
Now that I had a good amount of bee nades, I returned to base and was met with a goblin army.
All right, out of all the weapons to be using against the goblins, honestly, grenades are not that bad. No, I died, and I dropped 4 gold. Don't you dare! Don't you dare, goblin! He's taking the gold. I'm watching you. You're the first one to die when I respawn. Trust. I'm about to respawn right here and murder the heck out of this guy. Come here, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought.
With that little detour aside, I could now focus my attention on the next boss, Skeletron. But before I went to fight him, I decided to look for the Goblin Tinkerer underground, since it would now be spawning.
Hold on. If I do this, am I just safe? Yep. I sure am. Thanks for the loot, nerd. Better luck next time, you stupid chest. We found him. Guys, we found him. Increased wing time, please.
With the Goblin Tinkerer located, I had nothing left that I wanted to do before fighting Skeletron, so I set off towards the dungeon as night arrived.
What are the odds I get hit as soon as he spawns? Pretty likely. Didn't get hit. We're off to a great start. Oh, imagine if that star had hit his hand.
The battle was on. Much like Queen Bee, it was going to be a challenge to hit Skeletron with grenades.
And if we're looking like we're about to die, I might switch to bee nades. But I'm gonna try my best to not use bee nades here, just because they're expensive and Skeletron's not that hard of a boss. Okay, now they're both really low. So if either hand dies, I'm not too mad about it at this point. And there goes the first hand.
After spending some time lowering the health of both hands, I was ready to enter phase 2.
Oh, it's dead, okay. Things are looking pretty good here.
With the hands destroyed, possibly my biggest threat was taken care of. Now I just needed to defeat the head.
There should be items that increase explosive damage. That would be sick. I mean, I guess there's technically the armor set that increases rocket damage, but imagine like explosives becoming a full-on subclass, you know? That'd be cool. Come here, Skeletron. Oh, I actually almost killed myself there because I literally couldn't see the boss. I was like looking for him, but it was so dark I couldn't see him, and I ran straight into his head. That would have been a fun little throw, huh? But he's gone, and we got a trophy. Nice, back-to-back trophies.
Skeletron was now defeated, unlocking the dungeon for me to explore. So after collecting some bones, I decided to craft an upgrade to my armor. And bam, we got ourselves the Necro Armor. Beautiful.
I now had Necro Armor, increasing my damage capabilities as well as my defense. With this improvement, I now felt ready for Wall of Flesh, so I began to work on a bridge in the underworld.
Honestly, preparing this underworld is probably gonna take me, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And why do I have a door? That's not a grenade, you silly Terraria character. For being honest here, I could probably get away with water walking boots from this point on.
With a good amount of platform built and a water walking potion obtained, it was now time for the Wall of Flesh.
We're at full health, we're gonna hit the buff button, and we're gonna go. I'm kinda nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm normally not nervous, but I'm kinda nervous right now. I hope that demon despawned. So this is the part of the fight where it's gonna be really hard to hit the wall, because no platform.
The Wall of Flesh had arrived. If I could win this battle, I would enter my world into hard mode, marking the middle point in the playthrough.
I have to put myself in harm's way if I want to do anything with these grenades right now. So it's a good thing we built that platform, because it's gonna be the only way I really get damage in, I think. Because wasting B-nades on the hungries kind of feels like a waste. That was a sentence that I just said. Am I proud of that sentence? No. But it was definitely a sentence for sure. Okay, we made it to our platform. Here's where we can actually deal some damage. And I mean, hey, we even got a little bit of damage in, but a lot of the hungries are cleared out. That's what we wanted.
Now that I had arrived at my platform, I could deal some serious damage.
I'm scared this platform's not gonna be long enough. Honestly, I'm scared enough that I think we switch to B-nades now. I think it's time. Go, B-nades! Show your true potential! Oh god, he's getting shredded! Get him, my bees!
The B-nades were dealing massive damage. It was looking like farming Queen Bee was paying off.
Get him! Go! My bee army will prevail! Get him, my minions! Forget everything I said about B-nades not being good against this boss anymore, dude. Forget literally everything I said, dude. B-nades are still OP. Hey, if you're ever having troubles fighting Wall of Flesh, step 1, build a platform, step 2, B-nades.
The Wall of Flesh had been defeated, plunging my world into hard mode. Next up in the playthrough, I would need to take on the mech bosses with explosives, and if I could manage to defeat Plantera, I would unlock my next major weapon upgrade, rocket launchers. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see me play Terraria live, I have a Twitch channel where I'm streaming right now at the time of uploading this video. There'll be a link in the description if you're interested. And if you don't want to miss out on part 2 of this playthrough, consider subscribing so YouTube notifies you when I upload it. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to Beav Notice Me Senpai and all my other patrons for helping make this video possible.
Watch me get a ranger emblem right now. Yep. There it is, guys, the ranger emblem.